Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us again. I'm here with Noah from Daily Mail, and we're very excited to have Daily Mail, Mail Online, as a publisher partner in the Audience Network. So, Noah, would you mind just sort of introducing yourself, what it is you do, who are you, basically?
Great. My name's Noah Shubsky. Like you said, I'm the Chief Product Officer for Mail Online, Daily Mail. If you're not familiar, we're currently the world's largest online newspaper website. Last month I think we were at about 180 million unique visitors worldwide. Our content ranges from hard-hitting news to entertainment and showbiz, pop culture editorial, and we're very famous for our phenomenal images, lots and lots of images. In terms of our team, our editorial approach, we've got last count probably about 200 journalists across the globe. Offices in New York, London, Sydney, and Los Angeles. And those 200 journalists create about 650 to 700 articles every single day. Additionally, it's anywhere from 2,000 to 3,000 photos. So lots and lots of content. That content's then used all across our site. We're very much known for our homepage, which is updated every 5-6 minutes. By a team of seasoned editors, journalists, with the use of real-time optimization and data to support that. So, if you're not familiar with the site, definitely recommend you check out the homepage.
I'm familiar,
yes.
very well.
You're a huge fan of Kim Kardashian, I know. Yeah. Wildly addictive. No, but it really presents a great destination on the web if you're trying to get a nice balance of news.
So, given that you're such a massive organization, you're like one of the leading international news organizations in the world, can you talk to us about what kind of user behavior, consumer behavior shift you see, you observe, especially around mobile?
Right. Mobile is the name of the game today. I'd say about a year ago, average daily visits were around 42% that were from a mobile platform, or mobile device. Last month, that number is up to 54%. Last November was the first month that we broke that 50% mark. So obviously, it's a huge focus. Of that 54%, about 30% of that are daily visits to our mobile apps, and that's really important for us. If you think about mobile web versus mobile apps, in addition to other user segments across your site, those mobile app users are just they're so engaged, they're very valuable to us. It's kind of the 1% of the internet, the 1% of our users. They come back and check the app anywhere from 2 to 3 to 4 times a day. They're spending 10 minutes every single time they come back to the app, which is a lot of time if you think about how much time people really dedicate to their phone in a given day. Our top users are dedicating 30 minutes a day, 40 minutes a day to going through our content. They do, on average, about 12 articles every single session, and then up to about 30 images from associated galleries. Yeah.
So they're like hugely engaged in the...
Hugely engaged. The numbers are pretty phenomenal. When I first joined the company about a year ago, I was digging into the numbers. I'm a huge numbers nerd, and I was just amazed by the purity and the raw engagement that we saw from not only our app population, but just our direct population in general.
So, given that you have such an engaged, growing international audience, can you please talk a little bit about how you approach monetization?
Sure.
And, especially within the mobile applications and mobile web,
right.
What are some of the, trends you see? How are you trying to optimize your monetization inside your apps?
Right. We have a, multi-platform, top technology in terms of giving advertisers and marketers really a robust offering across, web, mobile, video, social, e-commerce, native. When we opened up our U.S. operations a couple years ago, in the first year, every single week we were adding a new Fortune 100 advertiser, Procter & Gamble, Disney, Unilever. It's a lot of demand, right? So, with that demand, we have to constantly think, where do we get more inventory? Where do we get quality inventory? It's not just about inventory, but how do we give these advertisers and these marketers a quality advertising spot while at the same time, balancing the user experience. For us, the user always comes first. We'll turn down lots of campaigns if the experience doesn't make sense to a user. You touched on mobile specifically, and with app, for us, talking about how valuable and engaged they are, we've been using, I'd say, depending on the month, we slice away a given inventory to use for programmatic marketing, programmatic advertising. And that's made up of various third-party SDKs that we work very closely with and other networks out there. Now that's great. We have some really valuable inventory, seeing some quality ads in there, but it's also very challenging. You think about that takes a team of ad traffickers, yield managers, really looking at these multiple networks that are coming in and balancing that and curating that. We don't want to have low quality ads. None of the belly fat or teeth whitening, my favorites. None of that. So as a result, like I said, it can be a burden on internal resources. Additionally, you have ad tech and you have the development teams coming into play when you have maybe a rogue ad or something that seems to be breaking the site or the app. So having something that is trusted is really kind of beneficial and for everyone involved.
We are extremely excited that you guys are one of our alpha partners for the Audience Network, and we really want to kind of hear from you as to why you chose to participate in this alpha program.
Right.
Where do you see this going? What are your expectations? And if you can just tell us about your thought process in joining,
sure,
that would be great.
Yeah, I think when you think about Facebook and the success that you guys have had, Mark touched about it in the keynote earlier. When you guys went mobile first, mobile only, whatever you want to call it, your revenue and your products for mobile advertisers are great. People really kind of gravitate towards them with the targeting, with the capabilities. I think adding that to our already successful offering is only going to help us. It's giving advertisers multiple ways to get at our users, with fine granularity. I think that's pretty much about it for that one. What else?
So this has been great. Thank you very much. We're very excited. Thanks for coming. We hope you enjoy the after show.
Yeah, I heard you were performing.
I am going to be performing,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
I'll be rapping. So,
Rapping?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's great.
Great. Thanks very much. Really appreciate it.
Thanks so
you.
much.